That's what I'm talking about. But don't be a wholesaler. Be a transaction engineer. Next. My bookmarks, my favorite bookmarks. These are all the top ones that I use in my business to generate revenue, to generate income, to generate leads. Number one, active campaign. This is what I'm using right now to follow up with people, to send text blasts to people, text messages to people. All of this can be done in active campaign. It's what's called an actual email content relationship management system. Notice I said the word email first. It has email segregation and so on built into it. An account start off at $9 a month. Starts off at $9 a month for 500 contacts. This is what you use to follow up with your leads when you have their email addresses. Number two, TubeBuddy. One of the number one ways that we're getting deals online is from optimizing our videos, our YouTube videos, all our videos we put out on the social sites. This tube right here costs $29 a month. TubeBuddy allows me to optimize my videos so I can have them show up on the first page of Google, so I can have them show up on the first page of YouTube. Right now, you do a search for sell your house fast, learn real estate, yada, yada, yada. My videos show up. My sellers contact me from them. Members contact me from the videos. That's the tool that I use. I have never shared this with anybody to optimize every video I put out there. And currently I have over 600 videos. On average, I have over 35,000 minutes of my videos watched every month. Every month. And TubeBuddy is the tool that I use to optimize them. Next, CallRail. We use CallRail to track on all our phones, all our leads. As a matter of fact, my account allows me to put a separate phone number for each lead. One of you guys talked about how do you measure your leads. So that way I can look at the leads very easily, or should I say my project manager, because I rarely look at the leads. My project manager can look at the leads and say, 5 deals, Charles, came from this strategy, 10 deals came from this strategy, 15 deals came from this strategy. Because each strategy has its own telephone number. The account that we're using with CallRail is $49. It gives you 10 phone numbers that you can use on all your marketing campaigns. 10 of them. It does a whole lot more than what I'm describing, guys. But just for the sake of time, I'm just giving you the basis of what these tools do, what these bookmarks do. Upwork. I use Upwork, used to. My VAs work for me now. The majority of my VAs came from Upwork and Fiverr. Upwork, I get my VAs to create landing pages, to create software and so on from Upwork. That's the #1 source where you can get VAs to work in your business. I'm going to give you another source that I've hardly ever shared with people before. It's called Craigslist.ph. Craigslist.ph is the Craigslist that's for the Philippines. So if you want Philippine workers to work in your business, Craigslist.ph. I'm going to also share with you another site. Ictus. Cold calling, lead generation. Listen to what I said. They will do your cold calling, lead generation for $5 an hour. The persons that will be working for your company speak fluent English. They're from the Philippines. Guys, I'm giving you guys some gems. Give me a 5. Oh my God. $5 an hour. Next. Oh, I can't believe I shared this one. TLO is the #1 service you can use for skip tracing. This guy on Fiverr, he will give you 1,000 skip trace searches for $100.
And he's doing it through TLO?
He's doing it through TLO XP. That is the granddaddy of skip tracing. He'll give you the telephone number, email address, and social profiles if they're available. 1,000 for $100. How do you find him? How do you find him? ZEE 1059. Well, would you guys like a copy of the PowerPoint slides? Yes. Okay, how many of you guys gave Corey a testimonial outside? Raise your hand. Every last one of you guys will get a copy of the slides. If you want a copy of the slides, just go head out to Corey at the end of the day and just give and you're really helping yourself. Give your business information. My name is Charles Blair. My company is Chucky by Lucky Houses. And all you have to say is, I'm a real dealer at the Real Deal Meetup. That's it. And I'll send you the slides. Corey has all your information on the actual iPad, and we'll send you the slides for the actual stuff. Not to mention, I have your information if you sign in on a card. I will send you these slides. Now, 1,100. What's the what?
What's the return time?
The return time is 24 to 48 hours. I know.
So, that is Fiverr, right?
That's Fiverr. Fiverr. That's correct. You ready for some more? Yes. Are you ready for some more?
Yes, please.
Hey, I'm going to tell you guys, after this presentation, if I don't get a standing ovation, I'm going to be mad. I'll tell you that right now. Because, like I said, a lot of this I have never shared anywhere. Next, Usign. We use this for all the branding for my company, for Facebook thumbnails, for Facebook covers, for YouTube thumbnails, for logo. I mean, we use this for everything, flyers. It only costs $49, and right now they're running a special where you can get a whole lifetime of Usign for I think it's like $89. One-time fee. This has templates in it. It has all kinds of stuff in it that you don't need to know anything about design. You just click a button, fill in the information, and you have a website designed for your Facebook cover, for your YouTube, for your Twitter. You have thumbnails for your, this is just the #1 designing tool that we use in our company for branding our business. Usign. Hootsuite. We use Hootsuite for all of our social media marketing. What I mean by that? We set up a Hootsuite account. I think it's like $29 a month. And what we do with Hootsuite, when we want to push our content out all over the internet, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, and all, we just go in Hootsuite, set up one post, and it sends it out to all those sites. Hootsuite is the #1 social aggregating platform out there. Now, I've also created some stuff with Zapier, but I'll tell you about that in another discussion. But I love Hootsuite for you guys who are just getting into social marketing, aggregating your business, and so on. Mojo Dialer. On average, we do between 8,000 and 10,000 phone calls a month. That's what we use. Our plan costs $149 a month. My actual VAs that do the calling, $5 an hour to do all my calls on Mojo Dialer, $149 a month. Mojo Dialer. Podio. Podio is a system that we use to manage our whole entire business over the 6 different markets we invest in. Everything in our business is automated in Podio, from from lead generation with Craigslist, from Zillow, from filling out contracts, to sending out offers, to running comps, to following up with email with buyers, following up with emails with text with buyers, following up with ringless voice message. Everything is automated inside of Podio. Everything. My mastermind students get this for free. If you want access to this whole Podio system that we have set up, reach out to me. The cost is a one-time fee for $625. Next, Privy. This is the tool you use if you want to get rid of not using a real estate agent to find comps. Privy is based in a lot of cities and states around the country, and it's in real time. In other words, as soon as the comps are in the MLS, they're normally an hour later or less inside of Privy. So when you get to the level where you really need comps right away, you get a Privy account and you can pull your own comps because it's the same information that's in the MLS. And I'm not giving it justice of all the things that you can do with it. But definitely look it up and see exactly all the things you can do with it. If you pay by the year, it's only $49 a month. If you pay by the month, it's $97 a month. And I'm not getting any money off it. I just know the owner. The owner reached out to me and introduced me to it about 2 years ago and asked me to give my own thoughts on it and so on. But I've been recommending it to my mastermind students, to all of them who don't want to use an agent because they just rather get their comps right away. Now, I'm not telling you not to use your agents, not to have an agent. I'm not telling you that. But if you want to be in a situation where you can just pull comps left and right, because I'm just giving you the whole synopsis, that isn't all it does. It does a whole lot of stuff. It can even give you pictures of the comp that you pulled, the before pictures, how the house looked before the guy rehabbed it, and so on, if it's in the system. Next, Strategic Network. That's what we use for ringless voice message drops. A ringless voice message drop is where you send a voice message to a person's phone and the phone don't ring. It just goes straight into their voicemail. We use Strategic Network. Cost, $99 a month to do 3,000 drops. That's what they charge. That's what you call the pay-as-you-go plan. $99 a month, you're able to drop 3,000 voice messages. You guys want more? Yes. Questions?
Yeah, real quick now, with Stratus, does it bring up the information when he call back? Like,
No, it doesn't track the information when it calls back. It just dials a person for you. Okay. That's all. I mean, leaves a ringless voice message at them. Now, what we use in our Podio system, we use slide broadcast plus the automation I have set up in Podio, where we get the information about calling back and all that stuff. But Stratic doesn't do that.
I use slide broadcast now. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I get confused, but sometimes we don't keep track of where the numbers are.
That's okay. That's okay. We ready to get to the finish line, guys?
Question in the back.
Yes.
Yes, the Privy that you mentioned, that covers MLS all over the United States.
It covers Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Philadelphia, New York, not New York yet, Atlanta, Georgia. It's only in about 15 different states, but all in this region, absolutely. And the reason why it's not in all the states yet, because it hasn't made the arrangement with the MLSs yet. The way they get their data is they make arrangement with each MLS in each jurisdiction. And once they get the arrangement made, then they'll pull all the data in from that jurisdiction.
With the Stratus, are there any concerns with the violating the do not call list?
In regards to Stratix and do not call list, it automatically scrubs the information for do not call. So it automatically scrubs the information to see if it's on the do not call list. Anyone else? Okay. This is the meats and potatoes. This is where the money meets the road, as I would say. Now, let's say you are that investor and you have hardly any money, I mean, you have money for gas for your car, maybe a business card or two, but you don't have any money for marketing, and you want to do deals. This is your marketing plan. 1, you want to do driving for dollars. Driving for dollars at least 3 times a week, 2 hours a day, should equal 30 houses per week. Per month, that should equal 120 houses that's in your driving for dollars system. Number 2, directory scraping. What does that mean? Contacting sites like Craigslist, contacting sites like Zillow, where you got telephone numbers from sellers, sites like for sale by owner. You're going to be going to contacts, you're going to be doing these actual, what we call directory scraping 5 times a week, 3 hours a day. 5 times a week, 3 hours a day. Each day you're going to have 25 cold calls. In other words, each day you're going to be calling at least 25 people. That's a total times 500. That's a total of 500 sellers a month you're going to talk to by cold calling. Just getting their telephone numbers off of Craigslist, telephone numbers off of Zillow, and so on. 500 a month. Keep that in mind. That's your target. 500 people to talk to per month. You doing all the work. Remember, your marketing budget is $100 per month. So you got to do the money, you got to do the work. Neighborhood hacking. Now, what do I call neighborhood hacking? I'm talking about taking your business cards and the targeted zip codes that you're interested in. You're going to be walking those neighborhoods, passing out your business cards, let everybody know exactly what you're doing. You're going to be looking at the rehab projects that's going on, getting information from the sellers, getting information from rehabbers. You're going to be the person that knows that neighborhood like the back of your hand. All your zip codes, you're going to be going to those zip codes, and you're going to be the expert in those zip codes. Everybody in that neighborhood should know your name. What was the song? Where everybody knows your name. Cheers. I know I can't sing, so I don't even laugh. So, everybody in this neighborhood should know your name. They should know what you're doing. They should know who to come to if they have a house they need to sell fast and so on. You should be giving out at least 2 times a week, 2 hours a day, 25 business cards a day. Handing out 25 business cards a day. 180 people a month you're talking to. Last but not least, meet and greet. What does that mean? Every other week, no less than 2 times a month, you're going to be going to meetup groups. 2 hours per meetup group. You're going to be pressing the flesh, getting to know everybody, joint venturing with individuals, wholesalers, finding out who the bird dogs are. If you do this, you can expect somewhere between 5 to 10 leads per month. Your average actual amount of hours you're going to be working is 20 to 25 hours a week. And that's if you have $0 to $100 a month marketing budget. The only money you're spending on here is for gas and your business cards. That's it. That's your marketing budget. Or should I say, that's your marketing plan. Next, your budget is $500 a month. This is what it looks like. You're going to either do bandit signs or virtual bandit signs. Now, be careful, guys. I'm not telling you you have to do bandit signs, because you don't. You can do virtual bandit signs. Bandit signs work like a charm, but they can be risky. Very risky. You can get caught, and you can pay big fines. I've been doing it for bandit signs, I've probably been doing bandit signs about 26 years, 25 years. Never gotten a fine. I know somebody who did bandit sign for 2 years and got a couple $1,000 fines. So this is a very risky strategy. So you have to determine, is the risk versus the reward? Keep that in mind. Once a week, you're going to put up 20 bandit signs, 4 times a month, 80 bandit signs per month. Corey, how are we looking back there with the recordings? Thank you. Probate marketing. You're going to go to the courthouse for probate once a week. You're going to spend about 2 hours there. You're going to get about 50 leads per week, 200 leads per month for probate marketing. Yes?
I got a question for the bandit sign.
Yes?
Are you keeping them up or are you taking them down like?
We keep our signs up. We don't take them down. And I'm going to show you. In fact, let me go over the exact strategy we do with bandit signs. We put bandit signs up. We use a non-traceable telephone number. All the actual calls that come in through our bandit signs, it goes straight to voicemail. We do not answer any live calls. We also have a situation where when we answer the call or when we call a person back, we don't give our company information. We just give the name We Buy Houses. We don't give our real names. We take all these precautions when we're doing bandit sign. We also use what's called a burner phone. In other words, we buy a phone from 7-Eleven for $35 and we put $20 worth of minutes on it per month. Where it can't be traced, we pay cash. Yeah, we go that deep. That's the reason why I've never been hemmed up from bandit signs. But I'm not telling you you should do bandit signs. Do not go out of this room and say, Charles told me I should do bandit signs. Any other questions? Yes.
I got a question. What about using like the car magnets?
Car magnets, haven't done anything with them before, so I can't speak for or against them. Okay. I only talk about stuff that we've done and stuff that I know that my closest clients have done. Yes.
What's a virtual bandit sign?
Great question. A virtual bandit sign is where you put up, in fact, I'm going to show you what it is better than I'm tell you. So hold that to when I get ready to show it to you. Okay. Probate marketing once a week, 2 hours a week at a courthouse, 50 leads per week, 200 leads per month. Skip trace. We're spending $35 a month on skip tracing, 350 leads we're skip tracing. Strategic network to do the ringless voice message drop. It takes us 1 hour to drop up to 3,000 ringless voice message per month. Driving for dollars, we talked about that earlier in the last one. You're going to do the directory scraping, the same thing you did in the last one. You're going to do neighborhood and you're going to do meet and greet. The total leads a month you can expect for a $500 budget is at least 15 leads per month. Your average close should be 10% when you don't know anything. The tools for this. Bandit signs is going to cost you $150. You can get them from dirt cheap signs. Your CRM, you're going to use Google Suite. That's where you're going to put all your leads into Google Suite Excel spreadsheet. You're going to use a phone that you can get from 7-Eleven for $50, $35. Your skip trace service is going to cost you $35. It's a total of 10 cents per skip trace. And your actual strategic networks are going to cost you $99 a month. Your total budget is $500 for that month. For that marketing budget, for that marketing plan, for a $500 a month marketing plan. The next plan, $1,000 a month. If you can spend $1,000 a month, this is your plan. You're going to buy a list, absentee owner. That's going to be about 1,500 names in that list. You're going to buy the list from Dunhill International. You're going to also do a wholesale house hunter system. Now, what is a wholesale house hunter system? Let me, actually, the website is called chuckypaysmore.com. What is a wholesaling house system? It's where you put a landing page up on the computer, you send your leads to that landing page, meaning people that are wholesaling, bird doggers, or house hunters, and you have them fill out their information about the leads that they have. So in other words, you're using other people's marketing to do the marketing for you. I think I better show you guys, right? Yeah. I hope I was getting away from that one, but okay. Let's see if we can get this up.